What's up, everybody? What's up? I'm Jason Hall with Rod Detroit and Electric Avenue Bikes. I just have this going through my head, and I don't want copyright infringement, but I keep hearing DOS Effects saying they want effects. And finally, I get to give it to you. Today, we are talking about the FX Plus. I've been waiting for this bike for a minute now. When I heard they were doing this, I couldn't have been more excited. Believe it or not, the FX is one of my favorite bikes out of what we jokingly call the acoustic line. So our bikes have power, electric, that is an acoustic. So let me explain the FX before I get into what this is. So the FX is what we refer to as a road bike, but with a flat bar. So those who love that type of geometry, where they love to be down like this, now they have something for us older people, or people who don't want to be so what I call committed and down like this and our backs getting destroyed, and they've put out the FX. So if you look at this bike, it's got almost the same geometry as what is our most popular road bikes. But once again, they flattened it out and set you up straight. So we've talked about the scale before. So if we're looking at the scale, once again, we've got a hybrid scale. We've got road bike on this side, mountain bike on this side. Hybrids in the middle. This bike is going to take you more towards the road side of things, okay? In another video, we talked about the Dual Sport Plus, which is more towards sort of the mountain bike with a wider tire. This one is more for those people who are like strictly commuters, all right? This is what I say. The Dual Sport is for that person who commutes but might like just do some fun stuff. They're hitting some trails. This one is more for that person who wants to get A to B in the fastest time possible. So we're gonna get into the things of this bike that make it cool, and we're gonna dive right in. So first off, the first thing you're gonna say is, where's the battery? A lot of people come into the shop and they don't even believe this is an electric bike, because what Trek has done is started to go internal with all of these batteries. Like we talked about in other videos, some people just don't need all this battery capacity to go places. They just work downtown. Their bubble is about 10 to 20 miles. So 35 miles of range is the perfect sweet spot for them. And that's what you get with the FX Plus. You got about 35 miles of total range with your 3 levels of assistance. It's a Hyena 250 watt battery that's hidden in here. So what's cool is now you've got that sleek look. It makes you more aerodynamic. It's a smaller battery. So one of the main things they love to talk about is the weight of this bike. This is the lightest bike that Trek has ever made in an e-bike version, coming in almost 10 pounds less than most bikes. Mind blowing. So the majority of people that come in here, one of the things they're concerned with is, how do I get this thing home? Do I get it on a rack? Or if I live in an apartment, how do I get it up the stairs? Now, taking that 10 pounds off, you're answering a lot of those questions. Trust me, my e-bike comes in at 65 pounds. Good luck getting that thing up and down stairs. With this, it almost feels like I'm in a college movie, the way I just throw it on my shoulder and run up the stairs with this thing to my dorm room. And that's what I see a lot of people utilizing this bike. Apartment dwellers, college goers, anybody who's looking for a lighter, shorter transportation, or doesn't need all those miles. Once again, you got the FX. You're coming in with 9 speeds on this, and once again, the 3 levels of assist. And what's also cool about the FX that usually doesn't come on it is they're equipping it now. So you can either come with the optional fenders and rack, or we can actually build it without. So a lot of people are coming in, and all those road bike aficionados, they look at it and they say road bike geometry, but you're putting a fender and you're putting a rack on it. Rest assured, we can build it with or without. So all you speed demons who are looking to get that class 1 pull to 20 miles an hour, you can still make that happen with fast and good speed on the FX. Another thing I love about this bike is they just really made it in cooler colors. They've added a chain guard, and they've really made it a consumer bike. What we're going at in 2022 is towards consumers, okay? Trek, traditionally being the company that they are, they kind of, in my opinion, cater to bicyclists, which is not a bad thing. But there are people who ride bikes that aren't as serious as the spandex riders. And now Trek, Electra, all these other companies are starting to take those kinds of consumers into account and say, you know what, let's give them what they need. They want style, they want speed, they want ease of ride. No one wants to be uncomfortable on a hot day. So once again, why I love the FX Plus is for that myriad of reasons. Make sure you stop by your shop and check it out. They are flying off the shelves. And I'm telling you, I can't express this enough. It does not look really like an e-bike. And that's why people are loving this thing, is it because they feel more comfortable and they feel more, let's keep it real, more comfortable leaving it outside. Again, we talk about security. You've hidden that battery. It's easier to get a lock around the frame now because you don't have that big bulky battery and big bulky frame. There you have it, everybody. The FX Plus 2. Man, I can't tell you how excited I am to get out and ride this thing. I'm about to show you what it's like to ride on a lightweight, nimble bike like this as opposed to a big old cargo bike. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment to everything we do, and we'll see you soon. I'm Jason Hall with Ride Detroit Week.